You guys ever watch that show? What is it called? The Price is Right. You know that show where they show off all these certain items and people got to guess the price of them? Like you'll see a Lambo and they'll guess like $1 million, but then they'll throw in like a dining room chair that's worth like $50. Okay, well, I never watched it, but I'm pretty sure that's what it's like, right? Well, today on SkillCapped, me and King decided to team up and try to recreate that game here on Valorant. And no, we're not guessing the price of skins or the price of the account your Instalock Arena bought. Nothing price related actually, but instead we're guessing some of the ranks that you guys are, the viewers. We'll be going over parts of some of the VODs that you guys submitted, and based on things like your movement, crosshair placement, utility usage, and everything else, we're going to guess your rank. And whoever guesses more right gets $10,000. Okay, not actually, I don't think we have the budget for that, but if you want to get your VODs reviewed, go to the website, sign up, and you too might be featured in one of our videos. So let's get started. So first and foremost, the most important thing in all of Valorant to have is game sense. And as a higher ranked player, I can sort of tell when a player doesn't have the greatest idea of what they should be doing at certain times, and when they're not aware of what might be going on around them. Let's take a look at this first clip.
This isn't a particular play, by the way. This is just like, I just clicked somewhere in the VOD. We'll see what he does. Already he's placing bad smokes, so I'm not really too...
Leaking out a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. Using utility while exposed.
Yeah, I don't see any comms on the left either.
No comms. Not pushing
Reloading
in.
with 19 bullets.
Yeah, the vibe that I'm getting, we're kind of tearing into him right now, but the vibe I'm getting right now is probably silver bronze stuff.
Silver, yeah. Okay, all right, we're on the same page right now.
Yeah.
Oh, TPing. Oh, he's talking about TPing though.
Don't rotate, don't rotate.
This is an okay play, I feel like. Like, players in this rank rotate really fast. It kind of sucks that his teammates didn't follow him, though, yeah.
He's got bomb.
Yeah, unlucky.
You gotta be careful of an anchor. This is a silver.
Is it silver?
It was already on site.
Okay.
The first thing that gave it away to me that this person was in the gold/silver range was the fact that the smokes he was placing were already leaking out on the site. The reason why these are so bad is because enemies can leak out of the smokes, get a kill, and then easily disappear back into them. Not only that, but he only places down one smoke, and it's way too early before anyone's ready to go. When you're playing smokes, you really need to consider the time in which your smokes need to go down. If they go down too early, you're wasting the time that they're up for, and if you're too late, your teammates are going to get beamed as they're going onto site. Now, if you want to get better at that, a little communication from your duelists is what's going to solve that. They're the ones that are supposed to go in first, so they should be telling you when to go, or put the smokes down. As I mentioned in the clip, there aren't any comms being made, and when he's throwing his molly, he's also exposed his sight for way too long. If the enemy decided to peek him, he'd get beamed and probably die. He's also reloading with 19 bullets still in his mag, while it looks like his Phoenix is trying to entry, and all of this screams that our Brimstone is just confused and has no idea what's going on and doesn't know what to do next. So he decides to teleport by himself with the bomb, which probably isn't the right thing to do, mainly because his team all isn't on the same page. Some of them want to stay, and not everybody wants to go. I think this was more of a panic play. He runs onto site, not expecting there to be an anchor, and then he throws the round for his team. When rotating to a site, especially without any information, you need to expect for there to be at least one more person anchoring the site. So Brim runs in and doesn't check any corners, like literally, and like I said, loses his team the round. From all of this, I guessed that he was a silver, as did King, but he ended up being gold too. Now I get it, not everybody is perfect, and that's why we're doing these VOD reviews, to make sure you guys are getting better. So if you want to get better at game sense, there's really only one way to get better at that, and it's doing more of what we're doing right now, VOD reviewing, and playing the game, of course. There's literally no way around it. If you want to get better game sense and get better at the game, you simply have to play said game more. So I know you guys all want to be Immortal or Radiant, all like your favorite streamers, and if you want to get there, it's going to take a lot of hard work. That's why we here at SkillCapped spent the time putting together a brand new Academy course that is available right now on the website. This course breaks down everything you need to know from the very basics to even mastering some more complex topics like angles. The goal of this course is to teach you everything you know to hit Immortal. And if you're brand new to the game and maybe even unsure about it, don't worry. This is all backed by a rank improvement guarantee, so it's literally risk-free. So what are you waiting for? Get started on the Academy course today, and you're going to thank me later. Let's get back to the video though. For our next clip, something I want to talk about is peeking with your teammates. So yes, not peeking is sometimes the play, and sometimes it isn't. But the thing that people get so strung up on is the fact that whatever your teammates are doing, you need to do with them. If your teammate is over-peeking with them. If they're playing passive, play passive with them. You should pretend that your teammates are oversized killjoy turrets, and you need to get ready to swing off them whenever they start shooting. And with that being said, let's move on to our next clip. So for starters, Viper's setup is actually really good. Her wall makes it super awkward to take the site, and combined with her molly, pushing a main very fast is almost a guaranteed death sentence. Add that in with the smoke that doesn't bleed out from drop, and Viper has a good setup to anchor down the A site. She can delay long enough so her teammates can either rotate or try to flank. So eventually the enemy team does decide to hit the A site, and for some reason, the enemy Jett just dashes through without any backup from her team. Viper places a well-timed molly and punishes the Jett with good movement and a right click. Her movement made it hard for Jett to land that shot. The issue I have is when Viper knows her Jett is peeking and then just completely looks lost. She isn't peeking with her at all, and to be honest, this is baiting in its purest form, I'll be honest.
Savannah throws the wall up. Okay, using the molly.
Coming. Molly to buy time. Dash out.
Nice.
Oh,
okay.
good movement. Good little
Isolates.
right click. Let's see if he repositions, though. That'll be big.
I don't love his positioning right now. It feels like they could have pushed him.
Yeah, he just played here. I think he should play somewhere else. His
Yeah.
teammates peeking. He should peek with him.
Little lost. So he started out really strong. I'm feeling like...
I'm feeling like Plat.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Like a Plat 2 or something like that.
Yeah, something around that range.
Because the build up to it was good. His setups were good, but it felt like in the moment he got a little lost.
Yeah. Maybe low diamond.
Yeah, that's possible.
Maybe low diamond. But I'm going to stick with my gut and say Plat.
Yeah, I feel like if he was low diamond, he maybe like... I feel like diamond players have a little bit more of an understanding of like what they're doing. So they don't have like a lost feeling all the time, but also it's just like their team play kind of struggles. But I'm sticking with Plat too.
Granted, I don't know what the comms were. I don't know if there were any, but regardless, his entire team is running at them, and he has to do the same. By him sitting under sight, it's a 5v3, and yeah, maybe you shouldn't be pushing them, but if your team is pushing and you're not, you're giving the enemy team a chance at winning the round. And one more thing I want to talk about is repositioning. If you listen to what I said, I talked about how Viper should reposition. Now, I assume that Jett's team is going to push in after her, and repositioning is a huge thing in Valorant. If you think about it from Jett's POV, her comms are probably like, Viper's under sight, Viper's under sight. So when her teammates push into sight, their crosshairs are going to be directly pointed at under sight. And if she repositions to a spot like stairs or above the sight, the enemies won't expect it, and she's probably good for more than just one. Repositioning is one of the most important things to do when you're trying to anchor, clutch, any situation really. So again, if you want to get better at things like these, it's just something you're going to have to get used to and constantly think about. And the same thing goes for swinging with your teammates, just something else that takes time and experience to get good at. Now as for Viper's rank, I guess that she'd be platinum or low diamond, and I was literally right on the head. For our next clip, something I really want to emphasize if you're trying to rank up is going to be your utility usage and how you're using it to help the team. In this next clip, I'm going to show you really what demonstrates how great utility usage looks like. But bad mechanics can still affect your rank, like you'll see in this clip.
Gonna knife this. I actually like this knife. I've done this one a lot.
Yeah, good knife. Hard to hit.
Yeah. And this doesn't seem like something that a bronze player would think of. So he either saw it in a video or he's like a higher rank player, I feel like.
Yeah. Knows nobody's there. Two people on A.
Immediately rotates off the knife. Cool. Reyna's pushing through, taking the territory. Okay, a little not as cautious as I would hope.
Taking one with my mid.
Waited for the brim molly to go before he threw his molly. Just saying, that's...
Yeah, this is feeling like a diamond game to me, honestly.
Spike down B.
Maybe I shouldn't. I shouldn't speak
convinced. I'm not convinced.
Okay, maybe not.
Okay.
I'm going to.
His movements are quick though. It is impressive. Like it seems like he knows what he's doing. Yeah, luckily we don't get a rank here.
Plat or gold?
I think, yeah, I was saying diamond initially. Once I saw those shots, I felt like his mechanics were a little rough, so I think I would bring it down to plat. But I was like thoroughly impressed with like his character knowledge, like the knife at the beginning, the molly after the brimstone molly, like the rotations from both of them, not only just him, but like his teammates and stuff like that.
Yeah. I thought the rotation for me was a bit slow because they had two people there, a chamber and a Reyna, and then he threw the knife and didn't see anything. He just hung out there a little bit. I would immediately just started yapping away.
First things first, I'm pretty sure this KO is in fact a KO main because of this knife that he throws at the beginning of the round. 1, it's really hard to hit if you're the enemy, and 2, it's just something that I've never seen before. And something that I mentioned in previous videos is that if you really want to rank up, you're going to want to get really good with at least 2 agents. You'll be able to find quirks between the two that can give you an upper hand on your opponent, just like this super high knife that he threw. After the knife spots nothing, he starts rotating over to mid and B, as his Reyna is pushing up A and clearing A main completely. There seems to be a lot of pressure towards B main, with the brim molly there. And something I see with a lot of lower ranks is that players usually stack utility on top of each other. Like usually I'll see like a Sage throw 2 slows for some reason, or a Viper use a double molly. And what I like about our KO is that he waits out the brim molly, then throws his. All of this tells me that he's at least a higher rank, but at the end, his mechanical skill just isn't there. We thought that he'd be platinum, but believe it or not, this KO was gold 1. But like we said in the clip, we believe that he'll rank up fast. You'll be surprised. Agent knowledge goes a long way in this game. And on to our next clip. Something I want to talk about is positioning.
Yeah, no
With 5
comms at
seconds
all.
left to go, you'd love to see a more aggressive peek.
Yeah, he's kind of just running around, especially with an operator. You really want to take position. And playing Heaven isn't really the best spot, especially with that jet dash. You just want to make use of it.
Yeah. If I was playing like Sova, like if I would switch to Sova and Jet right now, kind of.
Yeah.
Like have the Jet even further up.
Yeah, like if you're Sova opping right now, this is an okay spot
Yeah,
probably.
that's
But
one
like
thing.
as like jet opping, you want to play a little bit more aggressive so you can get value out of that dash.
The Jet dash is so OP.
Nobody's shooting the dart.
Oh, we gotta shoot the dart.
Oh,
okay,
no.
This is taking
Okay, maybe
points.
not Radiant.
No.
Oh no, the breach ulti. Oh, my god.
Boy.
He got off site.
What?
The Astra got one. Yeah, I'm
You got
getting.
his? Gold.
Yeah, gold. He has confidence, so like that's nice. But it definitely there was a lot of mistakes that I'm sure you'll go over in the video.
The dart itself just screamed gold to me.
Notice how our Jet has an operator. The thing about Jet is that you usually want to go for more aggressive peaks so that you can get more value out of your dash. Like King said, by playing in Heaven, you're not going to get that same value as you would by taking an aggro peek out of like hookah or something, or walking down short. Like I said in the clip, if the Sova were playing here instead with an op, that'd be more reasonable, because he can't really get out. This just comes down to knowing your agent and the playstyle that they support. Later in the clip, Jet goes in to try and retake the site, but for some reason, nobody shoots the arrow. I don't know why people don't do this, but if you want one golden rule of Valorant, it's gotta be to shoot Sova's recon arrows no matter what. Please stop dodging them, just shoot them. Just because you won't get seen by it doesn't mean that your teammates won't. By letting it ping multiple times like this, you're literally giving the enemy wall hacks. With both of these things in mind, we guessed that our Jet was gold, and we were right. The funny thing about this clip is that Jet is listening to SkillCapped as she's playing the round out. Just listen real quick.
Oh boy.
Attention, assuming the other player will do it. Similarly, if I
He's
make
listening to my video.
Is he? No,
That's funny.
Immortal.
He's radiant player.
Radiant Jet. He's listening to SkillCapped while playing.
So unfortunately, she isn't Radiant yet, but one day for sure. So if you want to become Radiant, Immortal 3, or whatever rank you want to hit, just check out our other guides and we can help you round out your gameplay, rank up faster, and maybe even one day, when you click heads enough, you could join that top 1% of Valorant. Also, like I said before, if you want a chance at having your VOD reviewed more in depth than we did here, be sure to subscribe on our website at SkillCapped.com. Again, we also have tons of Radiant Smurf commentaries where we have Radiant players walk you through exactly how to have the most impact possible on any round, any situation, and it's just super helpful to see what happens through a top tier player's head. As you mentioned before, it's also backed by a rank improvement guarantee, and the reason we do that is because we are just that confident that our service works. And if it doesn't work, then you shouldn't pay. So what are you waiting for? You got nothing to lose. Head on over to SkillCapped.com and get started on your way to that rank that you deserve. So yeah, hopefully today's video was a fun way to VOD review for you lower ranked players. VOD reviewing can be fun, and you can learn a lot about yourself from watching your own gameplay that you really can't notice while you're actually playing the game. And if you want to rank up, I highly suggest that you do these things. You could even get some friends together and do it as a group. Maybe make a game out of it. Maybe something like if Timmy doesn't shoot Sova arrows during his VOD, he has to do a push-up for everyone he doesn't shoot. Or I don't know, you guys get creative. You know what I'm talking about. However you want to do it, VOD reviewing is an essential part of growing as a player, and without it, it'll take you a lot longer to rank up. I promise. As always, if you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel down below. It really does help us out. And that's all for us. I'm Teets, and we here at SkillCapped want to thank you all for watching, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.